Hey, Plywood. Good morning to you, sir. Grumpy, how you doing today? I have to admit, Grumpy, I kind of got used to you being live when I wake up in the morning, and when I looked, you weren't live today. I was like, what? What's going on with that? I need my daily dose of Grumpy. How'd it go? How'd the event go? Awesome. Look forward to seeing you in the morning. There we see. So I'm just going to hang out, do a little carving before the Lions game. I'm on call today, so hopefully I don't get called out. And we'll see what happens. But I've been having a blast planning and working on this fairy house. And one thing that I really wanted to try and get done, I'll show you here in a few minutes, because it's not going to take me very long. But I wanted to have, hey Rhinestone Suzanne, hey Amy Joe, thank you guys for being here. I don't know how well you can see it, but by the windows, I wanted to have a window ledge right here, and it just wasn't deep enough, so I wanted to go a little bit deeper, so the window ledge would stick out a little bit more. So that's what I'm working on. Hey, Abby Feldman. No, I'm not single. I am taken, and I live in the state that is the not single state. So there you go. Definitely not single. Not me. Thank you for being here. Well, thank you for checking in. Thank you very much for taking in. So yeah, I am working on this fairy house. What I plan on doing yesterday. Hey Javier. All right, it seems like we've got the funny guys out here tonight. So if you guys in blue wouldn't mind moderating a little bit, you're good, because I think Javier needs to take a leap off of the very tall cliff, if anybody's got me. Happy Sunday to you. And thank you guys. That's one like and subscribe I'm not going to ask for. So yeah, I'm going to work on this, and I want to try and put some roots on the side with maybe a few more windows. Hey Cooper, thanks for being here. You've been here a few times, I believe. I'm gonna make you a moderator. Just started, so you haven't missed very much. Besides the marriage proposal and some funky stuff. So you haven't missed much, but we're good. So I'm gonna try and put some vines, some roots through here, and eventually I'm gonna try to drill some holes and put some lights on here because everybody has been asking about putting lights on. So we're gonna see if the carving permits it. But that's what I'm working on today. I will be on just for a little bit. I'm on call today, so if I get called out, I apologize. I will have to leave. But I'm hoping I don't, and I can carve up until the time football starts and get that going. And watch a little bit of football. Billy just missed the quick draw. That's funny. So how's everybody's Sunday going? Is everybody having a good Sunday? I mainly decided to go live because I'm dieting and I had a breakfast shake this morning, but I was sitting there and I'm starving and I don't really want to eat until after 12, so I want to stay busy and I'm trying not to eat after 7 at night. So it's going well. I don't know how much weight I've lost because I haven't gone back to the doctor, so our scale doesn't work. So I need to get a scale. But then again, scales aren't always accurate. I feel better. That's what matters. Alright, so I'm going to leave the front of that alone for a little bit. And I'm going to clean up some of the sides where I want to put some vines and stuff. I was drawing on it last night, but realized that my artistic skills just weren't catching what I want. So I'm going to clean some of this up and erase some of the drawings. I want to come up with a pattern on this. I don't want it just to look like, carvings. I want it to actually look like vines coming up the side of the building and stuff. And I hope they can incorporate well with everything else. Soldier Farms and Ledger, watching it and editing. And hey, thanks for being a part of that conversation this morning on Roy's channel. I thought that was pretty good. That guy that's looking for God. We're starting to read the Bible. I hope things go well for him. But thank you for being a part of that. I had a good time talking to him on that live. Just putting it out there that if anybody ever wants to talk about God in a positive manner on this channel, you are more than welcome. Not that Roy wasn't. Roy handled it just fine. I just want to put that out there. I'm not afraid to talk about God, nor am I afraid to let you guys talk about God. Fayaz, thank you for being here. If you guys haven't, hit that like and subscribe button, please. I appreciate it. So yesterday, I have to say, I'm very proud, and I have to thank everybody that was in chat, that is in chat, and everybody that helped. We had our first live to where we actually reached 200 likes. And for me, that's just amazing. I've never had 200 likes on a video. And I owe it to you guys for pushing it and helping with that. If you guys weren't here, if you guys weren't liking and encouraging, that may have never happened. So thank you guys very much. That was pretty cool. I earned it. If you weren't here, I did have to succumb to a big guy dance live in front of the camera, which I think I handled well. I think I handled the dance well. Wasn't the best dance, but hey, you know what? If it makes you guys happy, then I will do it to make you guys happy. And I'll admit, it was a little fun. It definitely was a little fun. So basically, I'm just drawing out some patterns right here that I want to carve out. Everything in the middle of these lines are what's going to stay. I'm going to try and turn them into vines. And we'll see how that looks. This is going to be the test side. And I'm going to go light, because if I don't like them, then I can always carve deeper and take them out. So I'm going to carve light at first. No, Grumpy, I didn't do the travel shuffle, but they were asking for music, and I didn't have Rusty here, so I kind of blurted out. I kind of freestyled some music, and did a freestyle dance. It was your typical big guy dance, your uncoordinated big guy dance. So yeah, it was. I went back and watched the live, and thank you, Soldier Farms. You're awesome. Heidi, thank you for being here. Billy, thank you for being here. Everybody that I didn't say hi to, John, thank you for being here. It was comical. It was comical. I will say that. And you know, I'm just a good-hearted person that wants to have fun. And if that means I embarrass myself a little bit in front of the camera, it's all good. Because you know what? We're all friends here. And it's the least I could do. You guys tried so hard for me to hit those 200 likes, so I had to give something back. Maybe a 30-second dance, so if you want to go back to the video from yesterday, which would be the fairy house carving part 1, watch about the last 5 minutes of it, and you will see me shamelessly cutting wood. Awesome, people. If you're a mod for 2 people, that means that you're a good dude or a good person. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. says there's 168 people watching on the analytics. If you're watching and you have not said hi, say hi in chat. Everybody here is really cool. Everybody here is really nice. If you're not cool and you're not nice, you get booted. So hang out with us, have a good time, participate in chat, and let's just all have fun. Bulldozer, how you doing? Thank you for saying hi and thank you for being here. So once I get these vines in place, I will be going deeper on them. Right now I'm just kind of seeing how I like them. And I want to go deep enough to where I can round them off a little bit. But if you haven't seen... So this is what the front of the house looks like so far. I use the KutZall Burrs to dig out all of this wood. And ended up putting a door in, put a little window here. I've got a couple whimsical windows up here with a window ledge. I kind of dig the window ledge being there. I don't know how well you can see it, but I dig the window ledge. And now I am working on putting some vines back here. I don't even know why, but I drew a ladder here. I have no idea what the heck the ladder is going to be for, but I feel like I need to have a ladder on the house. Everybody needs a ladder. So that's what I'm working on today. Around this idea is thinking about the cracks in here have me worried. I'm thinking about making this a candle holder. I mean, it might be a cool candle holder. Samara, thank you for being here. So what do you guys think? You guys think this might make a cool candle holder, like a little cute tea light holder or something? And also, what I've been thinking is, I don't know if Amy Joe's still in the chat, so don't tell her. But Amy Joe does this awesome stuff with moss. And I feel like I'm going to copy her on this and get some moss because I feel like it's going to need that color. And I'm also thinking about maybe gluing some stone to it. I don't know if it needs it, but we'll see. We will see. I'm going to change up burrs here and go to a different bit. Because I want to get a little deeper, but I don't want to tear up a lot of the wood. Deland still don't know. Okay. I'm up for the game. What don't I know? And if you haven't hit the like button, please do. If you haven't subscribed, that would be awesome. what don't I know? You have me curious now. Is Bill Dozer? Yeah, tell me. Oh, thank you for the jewels, Heidi. You guys got me smiling over here, I'm guessing. Hey Ryan, how's it going? Alright you guys, so the suspense is killing me. What don't I know? Alright. You're right. I didn't know. You guys got me. Let's see. Hide user. No, I'm just joking. Alright. There you go. Bill Dozer's now the moderator. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And you know what? With Heidi being here, I would have never guessed that. See ya, Cooper. Traffic jam. How you doing? Yes, hit that like button, please. With Heidi being in chat, I would have never guessed that was you. So awesome. Fine Burrs by KutZall. This isn't one of them, but I'm really liking the KutZall Fine Burrs. I finally got a set of them, and while they're not good for taking out chunks and chunks of wood, man, they just give you so much control when you're shaping and trying to do some fine detail. I'll try and show you in a little bit. But they were definitely one of my best KutZall purchases that I've made. I'm pretty happy with them. Hey Redo, hey Nature. Nature inspired, thank you for being here. I feel like I know nature inspired, so if I'm wrong, my bad. I think you need to be a moderator. I think I've seen you around on the channel. And Leto Celine, thank you for being here. Mandy, thank you for being here. Thank you everybody for being here. Everybody is having a fantastic Sunday. And if you haven't seen, I will show you. So this is the fairy house that I'm working on right now. I'm working on the side. Carved out a bunch of this wood because I kind of wanted an overhang here. Hey Dad. and put a window in, put a door in, a little door handle, and some wonky windows, which I'm going to work on some of this more, but want to get some other details in also to tie everything together and then see where I want to go from there. But thank you for being here. So now, if you guys see, I'm using the fine burr from KutZall. And what's really nice about this burr is it doesn't take a lot of material out. I mean, it's really fine. So it should help me shape all these vines like I want them. And that's pretty cool. Astaro, thank you for being here. Kat. So I am using the Vevor 1200 Flexshaft, and for the most part I use 90% all KutZall Burrs, all of which have links in the description, but those are the ones that I use. Now some people like other Flexshaft and carving tools, and that's everyone's prerogative, and I don't say anything bad about Dremel or anything. I just happen to use the Vevor Flexshaft and definitely the KutZall Burrs. As you can see, this fine burr, I can get right in here around this out, and I'm not chunking wood out, which is really cool. I've done it so many times, trying to do fine work with other burrs, and it just rips a piece of wood out. So, hey Mike Mason, thanks for being here. If you are interested in some burrs, there are links in the description, and you do get a 5% discount if you purchase them through that link. I am an affiliate for the KutZall brand, and I love it. Yeah, you guys that have cameras, make sure you put your links in the chat so maybe other people can check you out. You guys know I encourage that. You shouldn't wait for me to say anything. Go ahead and drop your links. Even Bill Gozer can drop his link. Well, you know what? He might have a link by the time we're done. Unit Gamer, thank you for being here. Hello, how are you? Sandy, hello. Thank you for being here. I'm seeing a lot of new names that continue to come back. As I see you more and I get to know you and recognize you, I will make you a moderator. I do believe everybody on the channel should be a moderator, not only to help promote their channels, but if you're cool enough to be around and you're nice enough to not get kicked out, then you can be a moderator. And that kind of helps me figure out who's new and who's not. So if you guys stick around, you'll eventually turn blue. If you plan on sticking around, hit that subscribe button. That helps more than you know. I'm going to try and bring you in a little closer here so you can see what I'm doing with this. Signs by Gizmo, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, two dudes. Awesome. So, this fine burr is just, I love it. I'm learning to love it and the ability that it has. So what I'm doing is I'm getting right on these edges and taking the sharp cut off of it and rounding them over a little bit. And what's nice is if I took one of the other burrs to do that, it would dig in and rip out some of the material. I don't want it to do that. But what it's also helping me do is shape this. I can put round features in here with it, give it kind of a wavy pattern. So I'm going to leave you a little closer so you can hopefully see what I'm talking about. So as I'm coming around here, I can put just a little pressure there and dig that out and come up and give it a wavy pattern, and it's not taking out too horribly much material. And if I want it deeper, just gently go deeper. And then continue on. So I let my aggressive burrs do all the heavy work, and then let the fine burrs do most of the detailing work. And that's been turning out really nice. Signs by Gizmo, I'm gonna make you a moderator. I just feel like you need to be a moderator. There you go. So yeah, I enjoy these burrs, and if you can see what I'm doing, You see what I'm talking about. I know the wood's kind of light, hard to see. But they really work well for putting some details in. See, I'm kind of quiet because I'm concentrating. So forgive me for that. You guys seem to be doing a really good job in chat talking it up, so. Oh man, Grumpy. I don't know how many likes we got, but if you guys hit 200 likes again today, I don't even know how to follow up the dance. I don't even know how to follow that up. But if you hit 200 likes again today, I will put myself out there and I will do another dance. And I'll try and make it a better dance. Call your friends, call your family, tell them to get over here while I'm live and hit that like button. And if we hit 200, I'll do the grumpy dance. I'll name the dance the grumpy dance. How's that? I could do the happy dance, yeah, but I think in this case, the grumpy dance might be better. Or, wait a second, what if, you guys are going to love this, what if I do the grumpy dance with a little shoop action? Bam! What was that? Did I just invent another dance? The grumpy dance with the shoop. What? Really? Are you kidding? You have to hit 200 likes because we need to see what the shoop is all about. Boom. Look at that. I don't just carve, I create. And if I have to do the shoop dance on the Shoop's next live, I want to see them doing the shoop. All right? And I'm going to sit here and think about what the shoop actually is going to consist of. And if you hit 200 likes, they have to incorporate it in their live also. Bam. Yep. YouTube's going to be all jacked up They're gonna have some woodworkers out there just doing these crazy, crazy dances. Alright, so far I'm digging this. You know what? I don't feel like I'm a trendsetter. I feel like I am just the guy who crapped his pants live on YouTube and the microphone picked it up. And I just throw out ideas and they stick. So no, I'm not a trendsetter, but I'm not afraid, man. You guys are my friends. And if you can't be goofy in front of your friends, then really, who can you be goofy with? Hey, Pilato, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. And hit that like button because everybody wants 200 likes again. And they want to see me do the grumpy / shoop dance today. So make sure you hit that like button. If we hit 200 likes, I'm going to show you what the shoop is. So what I like to do is I do like to try and draw on some patterns to give me something to follow. That way I can visually see it. Awesome. And Pilato, if you're still there, throw your channel in the chat. You know, I'm willing to sacrifice, and if I have to create the longest title for a dance on YouTube to make everyone happy, I will shamelessly do that. Because someone once said, I can't remember who said it, that my channel is entertaining as well as educational, and I take that as a compliment. So if you are entertained by my shenanigans, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will continue to entertain you as well. Hopefully you get to learn a little something by what I'm doing. Heidi, you're good. You're good. I'll come on your channel and dance for you. We'll do a live together one night, and I will do the shoop for you guys. That's what I'm going to call the dance. You know what? I've got to call it the grumpy shoop. The grumpy shoop. So now if you guys can see the difference, I'm cutting this out with the extreme taper burr, and you can see how it's going deep, but you can also see how, you know, for this, it's taking tearing the wood up a little bit, which is fine because you're carving deep. You're not doing anything to nuts right now. But this is where the marriage of the extreme burrs and the fine burrs come in really handy. Thank you, sir. trying to do this where I can keep my hand out of the way so you guys can see it. Because I know it annoys me when I go and watch the watch back and all you see is the top of the flex shaft. Hey, Small Stay, thank you for being here. Take care, Kat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with us during these shenanigans. Oh, snap. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. Shoops. Oh, my goodness. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Now I have to. Oh, my goodness. You guys are killing me. Now I have to. How many likes do we have? Can somebody tell me how many likes we have? Because I just might have to name a dance after the shoot and do it. Only 66? Oh, you guys gotta do better than that. If I'm gonna shake my moneymaker on live YouTube, I need at least 200. And if I'm going to do the shoot, 200. Let's hit 100. And then go for 2. But we need to get that like button going. There's plenty of people checking it out if they can hit that like button. For those that didn't hear, yeah, yesterday we hit 200 likes, which is awesome. And I said if we hit 200 likes, I would dance on stream. And I did your best horrible dance possible. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they don't want to see me dance again. Oh, thank you, Nature Inspired. Thank you so much. gosh. Check this out. All right. I still got to finish up here, but I'm digging the flow on this. I'm digging how it's turning out. So what I'm going to end up doing is, once I'm done on this side, I'm going to incorporate this side in with it. I may put a window back here. I've been thinking about putting another window in here. So maybe I'll do that when I'm done, or leave a space for it. Just because I feel like it needs one more window. But I'm enjoying it. Very much so. And I'm enjoying you guys being here. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, drop those links. See if I missed any. Nope. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to take a sanding wheel and just go over that a little bit. Where's my bag? Here it is. You know, Amy Jo uses these. A lot of people use these little sanding discs. And you go through them fast, but man, they make a huge difference. Let me bring this back up a So I don't know as if I'm gonna paint this or just put a clear coat on it, but I'm really excited to see how these vines or bark, whatever you want to call it, pop. I'm really excited to see them, see how they pop. That one's done. how you liking it so far? Can you see the ripples and the waves? I'm kind of digging it. And what I'm liking, by doing it that way, continuing to go around at the bottom of the piece, it looks like the tree bark that's in the ground. So I like that. Awesome. I'm going to take a break for a second, if you guys don't mind, and hang out and talk with you, because I love taking a minute to talk with you guys. Do you guys have any questions that you might want to ask while I'm giving you my full attention? Ryan, are you still there? Are you still in chat? Room goes quiet when you ask, do you have questions? Oh, do you love it? Thank you. So I know we had talked about it. Planning on getting through the holidays. Next week, I don't think I'm going to have a live because of Thanksgiving. But sometime in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, I would love to get you on the Thursday night show. So be prepared. I'm going to be hounding you soon. I wasn't able to go live last week because of work. And this week's Thanksgiving, I don't know if I'm going to do a live. But in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, I'd love to get you on the show. You know, it'd be my honor to have you on. So that would be awesome. So just letting you know I haven't forgot about it. Serendipity, thank you. It's not done yet. It's definitely a work in progress. But, yeah. I think it's going to be really cool when it's done. And welcome back, Suzanne. Awesome. And someday I need to get the shoops on. You know, what if we got the shoops on and I could talk the shoops into doing the shoop live with me? That would be remarkable. That would be. All right. Heck yeah. I've asked Grumpy before if he'd come on, but he's not a camera person. Or else I'd like to get Grumpy on to do the Grumpy. Oh, do the Grumpy. Oh, do the Grumpy. Yeah, don't sing the line. So I cut these yesterday. These parts right here and up here. And I like them, but I'm going to go through and round the edges up so they don't look so sharp. So they look a little bit more natural. So Grumpy, hold on a second. And Nature Inspired, I will get to you in a second. Grumpy, if you're willing to come on, boy, I will get you on. You and Ryan are my next up. So if you're willing to come on, boom, we'll be talking. So, Nature Inspired. You know what? There's no need to be. Look, when you're live with me, I embarrass myself enough as it is. So you're good. You don't have to be camera shy. You'll be good. I don't normally add embellishments and stuff. But Connie is fine. Okay, Connie. But I've seen a lot of Amy Jo's videos where she adds moss to it and some stuff. And I think this piece, at least for the top, because it's just so flat, maybe some moss dripping down or hanging down. And I haven't decided yet, but I think I may get some aquarium stone and hot glue some stone around this. I haven't decided yet. The moss is almost a certain because I think it needs it for the top. But yeah, I've never done it, but I may end up trying it. So, and the store that I have my wood spirits in, I'm selling the wood spirits. The lady there, sorry, she came up with an idea of making maybe some fairy houses or gnome houses, troll houses, whatever, you get the point. And selling kits with little things of paint, maybe some embellishments like that and everything. And instead of me finishing them, sell them as a kit so people can decorate them or do what they want with them, but just do the carving. And you would, of course, charge extra for that. But that's something that I'm playing around with also. So like this one, if I didn't finish this one, I could provide the moss. I could provide, you know, those little like cheap $2 tube or things of paint that you normally the kids would take to school or something. Provide them and let them decorate it themselves. So that's something I'm throwing up in the air also. The biggest thing would be packaging. I don't want to just set them on the counter. And I don't also want to put a crap ton of money into it. Just for 1 or 2 pieces or 3 pieces. But it's cool that she's thrown out some ideas like that. I'm pretty sure you've seen Amy Jo's work when she decorates her pieces up. She's hard to beat. I don't know if I could ever be as good as her. But she's got some fantastic ideas with some of the stuff that she does. During Rhinestone Suzanne, some of the stuff they come up with, carvings and ideas, it blows my mind. How good they are, how creative they are, and what they come up with. It truly, truly inspires me to try to do better with every carve. And there's the truth. So I'm hoping by rounding over these edges, they look more natural. I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but rather than having the sharp edges, if you almost never see sharp edges in nature, that's what I'm trying to accomplish with this. And what I'll end up doing later is after I'm done live and watch some football, I will come out here and play with it, add a few more things to it, and move on from there. And see what I can come up with, and then maybe hit another live to finish it. I just take way too much time figuring out what I want it to look like. Thank you, Plywood. Thank you for your membership of 4 months. I appreciate it. I would love to see me do the shoot dance, but you know, we need people to step up with those like buttons. Mike is making stuff is in the house. You know, I got an idea of what the shoot is going to be. I'm willing to execute it, but you guys need to execute that like button. Why is your YouTube dying, Mike? So if you can see, I'm going to turn this off for a minute so you can hear. Some of these cuts that I made, they're not as squiggly, they're not as wiggly, and they're just kind of almost straight. So as I'm rounding these corners off, I'm trying to put some little indentations, like right here. I don't know how well you can see it. Maybe you'll see it better on the bigger one. Just so it doesn't look so straight and so cut in. And it'll dress it up a little bit more. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to try and keep the camera closer so you guys can see. And if you can see, tell me what you think. Tell me if you think it makes a difference. Hey Roy, how you doing, sir? You had a great live this morning, my friend. know, this detail burr, this fine burr, is just such a good burr. So I don't know, Suzanne. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to keep it natural. Really, to be honest with you, I kind of feel like I just want to put a clear coat on it and see what the wood does. I love to paint. Thank you, Tim. I love to paint, but I'm almost ashamed to admit I don't know if I'm fairy house talented when it comes to painting. Because you kind of have to have a knack for painting one of these things. You can't just throw on paint. It's got to be kind of specific, and I don't know if I'm that specific. Yeah, I mean, I might, I don't know. I may end up doing something with it. And most of the time I say I'm not going to paint it, but then I don't like how the natural look comes out once the clear coat goes on, so I'll screw with it. But my main choice right now is no, don't paint it. Awesome. Thank you, Suzanne. I don't have any water or paint brushes near me right now, so I took them all in the house because they're starting to freeze out here at night. But yeah, when I get to that point, I'll definitely shoot you an email and be like, hey, what is that wizardry you want to show me? Hey, W. All right, I'm going to be on for about 10 more minutes. Where are we at likewise? Have we come close to 100? Because I don't think we're going to make 200. So I don't think anybody's going to see the shoop. But if we can get close to 100, that would be awesome today. I would love to have 100 likes. $83. Awesome. Thank you, guys. 83 is good. I'm not going to cry about 83. But what I do think I need to do, and tell me if you agree, this little pattern that I brought around here and through here in this side. I think I need to continue it on this side because that side just looks too bare. So I think that's what I'm going to do right now before I call it a day. I'm going to continue that pattern. Just so it looks symmetrical. I know that was a out of nowhere thought, but definitely needed something right there. Can't see it very well because this still had some of the skin on it where you can see this side, but now that I went through and marked up this side, it makes a whole heck of a lot more sense. So I'm happy I did that. At least to me it does. For today, I think that was a good chunk taken up. I'm gonna leave this like it is, keep the waves and patterns in it. I might put some grooves in here. I was looking, I think I need to put some grooves in these patterns just to break them up a little bit, maybe to give it more of a bark look. What do you guys think? Think I'm gonna do that, and then later on may get rid of my ladder. I don't know why I thought I needed a ladder here, but or maybe I'll work around the ladder. I'm going to continue bringing this pattern around and go with that because I'm liking that. It's kind of a mystical pattern. I like that, and then go from there. I'm also going to put a little bit more work into the windows. If you can see it, I like right here, if you can see, the wood is cracked right there. And I like that because it kind of goes through the door, and it's also cracked here, which is fine. But I may add a few more cracks just to kind of give it a little bit more definition. We'll see. This thing is up in the air. It is up in the air, and generally I do what I feel, what I see, and I don't really have a pattern. I let the wood talk to me. It sounds weird, but that's what I do. So that's it. I'm gonna sit and talk with you guys for a minute and then end the live. Oh, there you go. Tongue and groove, yeah. That's an idea. What I might do, if I can, and I didn't think about this, and I take so long working on these, I may try and get in there with this T-burr. If you can see the T-burr. And on these sides, try and get in there with the T-burr and undercut in there just to make these pop away from the wood a little bit more. I think that's something I'm going to try. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that. See what happens. Awesome. Well, hey, thank you everybody for being here. And I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate all the likes and the enthusiasm on my dance skills. We got to hit that number. We're going to get the shoop going one day. And we're gonna do it. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Michelle, thank you for being here. Have you been here for a while, or did you just now stop in? Thank you, Connie. You have a great week also. So if you guys haven't, on the way out, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And come back and see how this thing turns out. Natalie, how are you doing today? So awesome. All right, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you for hanging out, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.